That sound, quality. At Pfizer, at Merck, that unit would be... I doff my proverbial cap to you, sir.
When do you think we'll be up and running?
Within a month, I'd say.
2 weeks.
Quite good. The purity, of course, I'm speaking of. Speaking strictly in chemical terms. And I can't, as of yet, account for the blue color. But, if that is our...
Oh, so this was the beginning of the love affair, basically, that he had mentally with Walt.
Cut out for us.
Keyword had.
You don't have any content.
I'm proud of that figure. It's a hard-earned figure. 96. However, this other product is 99. Maybe even...
That's a gigantic leap.
A touch beyond that. That last 3%, it may not sound like a lot, but it is.
Right, I can imagine.
It's
like every single percent higher than 96, most likely is crazy.
Tremendous. It's a tremendous...
But it won't happen. I don't consider him a professional.
Because of the people he's around.
I don't know what that makes me. I'm not trying to talk myself out of a job.
With this person, there are other considerations.
Like, this is extremely respectable. He realizes that there is someone better for this job. That's not he. Right? But then obviously it's completely enraging him mentally that there is someone, in fact, that has potential to produce 99% purity while he can only synthesize 96%. Listen, I mean, I get it. When perfectionists find other things and other people that have the ability to kind of deliver better than they, it dwells on them. I get it, bro. I get it.
His is the best I've ever seen, hands down. I know that you want the best.
That's fair. That's extremely fair. All right, now let's see how bad it is. I know Jesse went through with it completely. The way he's looking down, he fell. Let's go. You did what you had to do, Jesse.
63531 Turbo Apartment 6.
Guys, that potato clock that he had was crazy cool.
Yeah. Hey, I don't think you ought to go in there.
You do know that everyone now sees you, right? Like, you walked in there like you knew something was going to happen, and obviously all these people just saw you act like this. So, all right, that's fun, sir. You can go to jail. Jesse, why would you just... Well, I guess, with all that's going on in his mind, he may have just zoned out here, but I have no idea why he's just sitting here. It's a little silly. He wanted to be caught completely. But now you forced Gus's hand. Did this just save Walt's life? Yes. Did it save Jesse's life? Yes. It did, completely. Now, that's it. There's no one else that he can, you're not going to fall for the same trick again, right? Let me just, train. You know what I mean? Someone else. No way.
The hell happened?
Oh, you know what happened.
He's gone? So... All right, you do a sweep?
Couldn't. People there.
People? He gets seen by these people? What about you?
Absolutely.
What about you?
Yeah. So what?
So what?
Just another looky-loo.
Not really. Not how you acted. Well, bro, whatever you just did, whatever you had to do, Jesse, you saved your life and his life.
Big time, as always. Yeah, they seem to be getting bigger instead of smaller. Not really sure what that's...
The look on her face is like, wow, this is expensive. She's like, he hasn't seen the car yet, so let's not get his hopes up. Is that even a good place to put your key? Like, is that a common thing? I've never in my life seen this. I've seen movies where people put their spare key, like, above them, right? But I've never seen in the wheel well. How would that even
30 days of sunshine
function?
At your morning commute on Coyote 102.5.
Skylar, I think you care too much about what other people think. His car's in a driveway. Maybe I just don't grasp the level of severity. Right? You're going to make this man walk now, what, 2-3 miles to go pick up his car? It's a little wild. Are you outside in your, like, robe? All right.
He's willing to forfeit an entire batch. That just might make him angrier. Come on, Mike. Let us cook. Isn't that what this whole thing is about?
Yes. What? Has he been like a secret chef the entire time, guys? I guess he's just been watching them close enough.
We ain't missing no cook.
Okay. Oh no. So I guess they do have someone, apparently, that can also act as, you know, an emergency. Oh no. That's not good for Walt, Jesse. Bro, what are you doing? Arrest that man, all right? The way he is looking is absolutely disrespectful. Bro, you have to look and move on. Don't stare, okay? And breathe heavy.
Saul, Skylar White calling. Saul.
He's nowhere to be found. I called his condo. I called every number I have for him.
Yeah, I'm sure he's fine.
Carpools. He carpools to his job at Flat.
Hey, whoa!
Whoa.
Oh, you're breaking up there.
What's wrong with you?
I didn't quite catch that last is fine, okay? I guarantee that 100%.
Yeah, you can't do that.
100%.
Yeah, that's not possible on this one. Jeep Grand Wagoneers. The tacky wooden panels on them. The new ones, though? Oh, my. The new Wagoneers are crazy. I mean, I wouldn't trust them off-road, but they're nice.
No, nothing.
Look, maybe a car registration. That would have your address.
No, but I can't even get in my car. My car keys were on the same ring.
I can take it down to my shop.
Right.
To wait there, file a police report.
Do not let this person into someone else's house, bro.
The law.
Right. For a reason. That's why I have trust issues, guys. Right here. This one right here. That right there. Mm-hmm. Right. All this production. Okay. You're going to have to. Listen, I'm sorry. If she would have started crying, I would have walked away. If I was him. Okay. But still.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. Truly. Here you go, sweetheart.
This is pure craziness.
Oh. Sir, again, thank you so much. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the purpose of this again? You're the one that wants to live separately, right? Yeah. This would be like grounds for like another divorce. And I would, in fact, press charges on her. That's the eye from the plane. I'm so happy that these cars kind of fell out of fashion. Like growing up, like in my early teens, I saw everyone driving these things. I strongly detested them. Right? Like if you're gonna drive one of them, drive the original. For all of its goods and bads. Geodes?
I heard you broke new ground today.
I broke new ground.
That's what he said. Tell me.
I walked 16 feet in 20 minutes, which is up from like 15 and a half yesterday.
Yeah, that's great, Hank.
Had maybe this much. So yeah, Marie, if you and him and everybody else in America secretly took a vote and changed the meaning of the entire English language, yeah, I guess I broke new ground.
Hank, what happened to you? Like, be glad that you actually have the ability to even walk 1 foot. The fact that you walked 16 up from 15 is actually a great thing, right? The fact that you're defecating on yourself a little bit less is also a great thing, okay? So yeah, these are transitionary points, guys, right? You're winning. You're not quitting. You're not lying down, right? These are good things. These small victories are the most important, bro. Oh, bro, this weakness, this pity party nonsense, Hank, is bothersome to me, sir. You're alive.
Well, call it a figure of speech. You ordering a new rock?
I'm bidding on a new mineral.
It's a nice one. What? It's pretty.
Pretty.
I need the thing.
I don't really want to see this. Okay.
Okay.
Less conversation. All right, there we go. This is a crazy scene, bro. All right. We get it, Hank. We get it. We get it. So, like, is that coffee being remade consistently, or is it like the same coffee from like the first time they made it?
What the hell you're doing, do you? You forgot the aluminum. One of the first steps in
Yeah, Walt. You may have to take this man out too. Don't know how that's gonna happen. Okay. Gus. Okay, so guys, we know Gus is not going to delete Walt. Jesse, I'm not sure, right? But also the fact that there's someone, one of his workers, that generally works protection duty, has the ability to kind of also do this, even though he doesn't even know that yet. But he does see him doing something, and he just smiled at him. Gus is basically at the highest point of his rage currently. The entire drive over was pretty much somber. It was probably quiet, no music. Right? Then as soon as he gets here, rage, because how? He opens the door, and he sees them. And he's just like, you foiled my plan. Right? Huh. What's next? What can happen? Pretty heavy steps. Walt, put your head up.
You didn't deserve what happened to him.
Okay.
This is on you, Gus. Not me, not Jesse.
Walt, relax.
Gail's death is on you.
Well, it is, but I'm not sure you should be saying that like that in the heat of the moment right now.
Simply roll over and allow you to us.
I think he did expect that.
Whatever it is you're planning there, whatever it is, the point that you're trying to make here,
I think he's making it right now. He still hasn't said a single thing. I mean, Walt, right now, like, again, you know he can't delete you. You know that, right? So all of what's happening right now seems to just be some type of show, and yet he still not has spoke. He is still yet to speak to you. I get it. Plead for your life, but you're fine.
let me suggest, without us, without Jesse and myself, you have no one to make your product. Certainly not him. Catalytic hydrogenation, is it protic or aprotic? Because I forget. And if our reduction is not stereospecific, then...
Okay, Walt, I get what you're doing here. None of this matters. Does he know how to do it? Yes.
How can our product be enantiomerically pure?
Like, all he needs to know how to do is this one thing. And he can do this one thing. Does he need to know about the chemistry or the science behind it? No, he doesn't care. It doesn't matter. Only thing that matters is that the product is sound.
I mean, it's one...
To decide, it's called a cook. Because everything comes down to following a recipe. It's simple, complicated, it doesn't matter.
Right here.
Steps never change.
And what happens in summer when the humidity rises and your product goes cloudy?
I was wondering earlier in the episode here, Gail was obviously, he's opening up packages, but for some reason, the opening of the episode started with this X-Acto knife opening up exactly what, like all of the machinery, right? Then they put it down, they put this X-Acto knife like kind of like on the edge of a box, and then they zoom in on it. This was in the beginning of the episode. I didn't point it out because I thought it was just irrelevant. But apparently that is... The episode is going to begin with Gail using this and then end with Gus using this to basically avenge Gail. Interesting how that tied back in, guys.
What happens when you get a bad barrel of precursor? How
But
would
who's
you
gonna
even
get it?
know it?
Who's going to
And
get
what
it?
happens in summer when... What's that? Huh? Gus,
Very well filmed, guys. Seriously.
you do this.
Like, continuity
All
is
you'll have
crazy.
left is
Actually.
an $8 million hole in the ground. Without us, you have nothing.
He knows that, Walt.
You have nothing. You, Jesse, you don't have me.
He knows that, Walt. Yeah, this is just a show. Completely. It's him. It's him. He was one that was seen. He also has the audacity to think that he's going to sell this second-rate product. Everything he built in here was the best. You are not the best, sir. You are not the best. And this is all pointed out within the first, let's say 2 minutes of the episode before the introduction ran. It has to be him, bro. Completely. It has to be him.
You won't do this.
And they saw him.
You're too smart.
Walt, shut your mouth. You made it.
Can't afford to do this.
Message received. Right. Right. Do you see this? Pay attention. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. Mm-hmm. That's wild. That just happened. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's like the shot selection on this episode was phenomenal, bro. I'm telling you. And he has not said a single word. at all. Well, sometimes silence is much more frightening than saying something, right? Even Mike is like, you know. At least one word? One word. Get to work. Say it.
Well,
Say it.
get back to work.
Get back to work. Okay, it was coming. Well played. Congratulate the writer on the scene here, guys. That was well done. Round of applause on this one here, guys. Yeah. Yeah. Slightly predictable, but well played.
Get out.
I never use this stuff. Are you sure it'll do the job?
Oh, yeah.
Trust us.
That's an amazing transition, bro. Dry pancakes. A burger with a side of pancakes.
How you doing? How are you doing?
He's eating dry pancakes.
You did the only thing that you could. I hope you understand that.
Bro, Walt, take the sticker off your shirt.
Well, that wasn't an opportunity just now. Seemed like a pretty damn good opportunity to me.
He knows you cannot be replaced.
Golden, I would say.
We bought ourselves some time. Yes.
But it took him years to find Gail. Bet he's sorry now.
Gail actually was a decent person, bro. He actually was, Jesse. Waffle House is better, bro. Bro, when you were pulling up, you didn't see your car wasn't there.
It's parked over on Amsden. Junior was about to get up, and he would have seen it, so I wanted to avoid a lot of questions. Do you have your keys?
Yeah.
It's parked 3 blocks down on the right.
Lab notes. This episode was one of the best episodes, guys. We're coming off of last season, probably one of the worst episodes in the history of episodes, that fly episode, to probably one of the best episodes. We kind of learned a little bit more about Gus, right? But I think we kind of knew that. I think if you would sit down and think deeply about Gus, you probably would have figured out that he wasn't going to delete Jesse or Walter at all. Why? He has no one else, right? Who was the only person there that could have gotten it? Not Mike. It would have had to be the guy. And it makes all the sense in the world because he was also the one seen at the scene, right? I did kind of like Gail. He was a little annoying, right? But I do think that Gail was, in fact, a decent human, right? He was just doing what needed to be done. But, well, actually, wait a second. Could he be a decent human if he was poisoning his community? I don't know, guys. Ooh. He's gray as everyone else in here except Skylar. Skylar's evil because of the vegan bacon, bro, right? So that's still there. But all right, listen, this episode here, again, one of my favorite episodes in a long time. I think we're coming up to, is this the last season of it? I think it is. No? Is there another one? I have no idea how many seasons there are of this show, guys, but I'm enjoying it. But all right, listen, if you guys want to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the 2nd tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly.